Welcome back to the Nifty and Bank Nifty analysis for today. First of all, I could not make a video yesterday because of some personal work. So let's discuss yesterday's also today and cover in this video. Okay. So let's start with Bank Nifty. So this is Bank Nifty chart. So yesterday, if you see, yesterday our levels were here actually. This was one of the strong support because it is inside the CPR as well as a day low. Okay, this was the level. So when yesterday this candle, this big red candle, when it broke, this was an entry. Because why it is an entry means it broke the current day low, the first candle low, as well as previous day low. Okay, but the stop loss where will you keep? This is a very big candle. So in such scenarios you can keep your stop loss exactly near 50% of this candle. So if this is the candle, so somewhere here 50% of your candle you can put, not exactly 50%, some room you have to give for stop loss, so that you can put it at some 60 or 70% of this candle here, somewhere here. Okay, so this should be your stop loss, and you can aim for target of this. Okay, aim for target of S2 actually, but by the time it came half of this level, you could have get 1:2 restored, because if your stop loss is here, your entry would have been somewhere here. Okay, because you could have taken an entry some 10 or 15 seconds before, so your candle was, your price would have been here. So because these breakout candles, it will move very quickly at the closing of the time, so your entry would have been here, so you would have got 1:1.5 risk reward by this time. So always aim first for 1:1.5. You can easily get a profit in that particular trade. Okay, don't wait till S2. Okay, till S2 is okay, but if you want a long targets, till S2 it would have been 1:3 risk reward. We don't want that actually. We should consider at least 1:1.5 or 1:2. This would have given, because there was a good momentum also that day. Price was moving, I think, because this is an expiry day, the volatility would be there. So by the time, if you see these red candles, you would have got 1:2 also. Okay, we should have booked profit here. This is one good opportunity we got yesterday. Okay, and after that, I think once again candles coming back to CPR from where again it came here, near here. So but you would have taken entry here in the middle of the CPR line, because always when price comes middle line of the CPR and makes a bearish candle, that is actually an entry, because CPR is a support or resistance. Okay, if the candles are below CPR, it acts as a resistance. So once candles, there is a continuous green candle momentum, so it went there and it formed a bearish candle. Okay, so it went continuously with a big red candle, big green candles, and it made a bearish candle near the resistance. So this is again a perfect entry for bearish entry. Okay, you can obviously go for, you could have taken an entry, and you could have taken entry and you could have booked profit here itself, quick scalping, or you can aim for PDM. Okay, this actually gave 1:1. If you are doing a scalping, better to book at 1:1 risk reward. Okay, if you want to wait, then you could have put a strict stop loss, not middle of the line. You should have put above the CPR, because CPR is very, I mean, like, it's not a wide, it's kind of average or narrow CPR. Okay, so narrow CPR, average CPR, you should always put stop loss not middle of the, above the middle line. You should put above this line. And also, if you see, there is a day high resistance also here. Okay, if multiple resistances or multiple supports are there, means actually to be at precise, so we have to put a stop loss at the last resistance level. You should have put your stop loss here. Okay, because your stop loss is so big, you can avoid that entry also today, not today, yesterday, because it was not a good risk reward. Actually speaking, you should have put stop loss here. Okay, not even at above CPR. You should have put here, because normally what happens is when multiple resistance are there, means it will almost touches the last resistance. Okay, so keep this in mind. You could have skipped this entry, or if you have taken, you should have booked 1:1. You should aim for 1:1, because it's a low probability at this. I mean, like this reward is less, means it's a low probability trade yesterday. Normal days, I think if this was not there, this resistance was not there, and the CPR is little wider, and the price came like this and made a bearish candle, it's a high probability. But yesterday it was less probability. Okay, so that was yesterday's analysis. And since this level was marked yesterday, this won't be valid for today. Okay, because this level, it broke once and it took resistance here, it made a fake breakout, and then it has fallen, and then it made a proper breakout here. So price has been there at that particular level for very long time, and then gave a breakout. So it broke downside and upside, both the sides. So it is not powerful. We can remove this. Okay, this is not an important level now for us. Okay, for today, what happened was today the first candle was green candle, which broke the CPR. Okay, people can go long here on the first candle itself, because the CPR was broken. But how big the CPR is a matter, because you need to keep a stop loss, right? So 500 and 440, so almost 60 points, 60 to 70 points is okay. 444 to 520, yeah, okay. Yeah, 80 points was there. It is a big stop loss, but yeah, again, if you are willing to take this trade, you should have not entered here. You should have entered uh, after some retracement back to at least middle CPR. Okay, uh, you can enter at first candle also, because this is broken, but because today the risk reward was big, so this much stop loss, and your take for profit is at PDH. Okay, it's like 1:1, but yeah, the proper entry I would say is if the price comes near to middle CPR and made a bullish candle. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fifth candle is your entry. If you have taken, but fifth candle also you can enter. You could have get some at some less price. Okay, and stop loss is here now. At least it is reduced a little bit. This you could have entered, because the reason for this is a support breakout, because candle is above this CPR level. CPR acted as support, and this particular thing was broken, not support. Okay, because the candle was opened here, it acted as a resistance, and then that particular resistance is broken. This green candle. Okay, when the resistance is broken, this acts as a support. Okay, resistance acts as support when it broke. Support acts as resistance when that is broken. So this you should remember. Because it's a range, it's a wide range, we can take an entry at retracement. Retracement entries are always good risk reward entries. Okay, you could have entered here and take profit, PDH obviously. Okay, and one more entry here. Once the previous day high was broken, because why PDH is important today? Yesterday the price has fallen from that particular level. Okay, there was the price momentum was there at that particular, so this level would have been an important level for tomorrow. Okay, so that is what happened exactly. So this is a high probable trade, actually breaking of this particular level. Okay, so this is our entry. Your stop loss would have been here. Your stop loss hit. So one trade worked, the other trade failed. That's all. I think that's all you should have done. Again, if the price came from this level to this level, this day low, okay, or at least to the middle of the CPR, you could have gone long again, like this. Usually price may bounce like this, okay. This here, if price came here and made some bullish candle, you could have taken entry, okay. That's all in the bank nifty. For Monday, bank nifty has to, this level is important for still, this our level is still important. It has to break this level, otherwise until it breaks, bank nifty cannot go further up. Interesting thing what you can see here is the previous day lows this week were not broken at all, if you see, okay. Previous days, from 6th onwards, 5th or 3rd, I think Friday's previous day was not broken on 6th. 6th previous day was broken on 7th, but could not sustain. It broke and immediately there was a huge bounce back, okay. So we cannot consider it as a break also, because I mean, like, at a high time frame we see it is kind of a rejection, it will show, okay. So it broke but cannot sustain, it came above, and next day, this previous day, next day it is not broken, and this previous day was broken again. There is a big bounce after the breaking of the previous day, and this previous day was not broken today. So whenever in this week, whenever there is a previous day break, there was a huge bounce, clearly tells that there is a bullish momentum in the market in the upcoming week, okay. So no PDL is broken, if broken, not sustained. So this is a indication of bullish momentum, okay. Remember this, based on the price action you can take entries on Monday, okay. So you should not believe that since I said it's a bullish, you cannot enter immediately when market opens. You should check the price action near the important resistances and support levels like PDH and PDA, okay. This kind of this, the price has moved from here, so this is important level, and the price has moved from this big, so this is also important level. So for tomorrow, both PDL and PDH are important levels. Once they break, then only you can have good entries. Always try to scalp for 1:1 or 1:1.5 ratio. Don't wait for 1:3 or 1:4, okay. You cannot expect it. This whole week was kind of a range bound market. See, the candles were very close to CPR only. They were not moving far away from the CPR. Whenever they tried to move from the CPR, again there was a big bounce back. So it went above for, again CPR was attracting and it was sideways. Again it tried to go below the CPR. Again the late afternoon it pulled back. Again tried to go back and it is pulling. So this is a kind of pure range bound market where option buyers will face a lot of problems in placing orders and getting profit, okay. This is a difficult week for option buyers like us in bank nifty, okay. Hope next week could be at least some trending day, we can get some money, okay. Let's move to quickly Nifty. Nifty's yesterday, similar to bank nifty, Nifty's level was here. This was a good level for us, okay. 1 minute. This was a good level, okay. So this we had drawn, and this also one more important level here, okay. This was an important level, and this was an important level. These two are an important level, okay. This level acted as this level was broken yesterday, but immediately it reversed back. That means that was a fake breakout, okay. Here you could have seen fake breakout, but if we enter here, it would have get, you would have get a stop loss hit. But I was mentioning, I remember this was a minor support or resistance, okay. So you could not have gone short here after breaking of this. This was an important level I was telling you the other day. Okay, so because there was a pure bullish momentum from this, so this is an important level to watch. So yesterday what happened was there was a momentum and it broke again. It pulled CPR pulled back, and in the late afternoon there was some bullish momentum. So there was no proper opportunity except this. Here there was an opportunity, but this was a continuous bullish candle breakout. There was a consolidation of one candle. It was a breakout only, but it failed. Okay, this was an entry actually because it broke the current day high as well as previous day high. This is a high probable trade only, didn't work actually. So this was one stop loss it yesterday. Okay, that's about yesterday. Today let's see. There was a candle, neutral candle kind of thing here, and price has moved here, so it didn't reach the previous day low. Again bounced back to CPR. This was an important entry. You should have not missed this entry because there was a price movement from this level to this. So candles were below the CPR, so CPR is a resistance here. So the price has moved near the resistance and made a bearish candle. The two proper bearish candles. See, solid bearish candle. You're gonna put your stop loss here and you're gonna take profit near day's low or 1 is to 1.5. Your 1 is to 1.5 would have been here. Okay, you would have booked your profit here. This is one good trade today in Nifty. Okay. Uh, okay, that's all I think in Nifty. Not much to discuss in Nifty. So let's see. This week is kind of 50-50, like more stop losses were hit and kind of 50-50. So let's see. At least tomorrow, next week, we'll have some good trending week so that we get some money. There were two narrow CPR days. Narrow CPR days also see the price was not moving much actually, except on 8th. 8th it was there was a good momentum, bullishness was there. It was a trending. So we made some money, but the other days here and there few stop losses. Okay, no problem. So next week at least we'll get some good trading opportunities. Okay. Remember to remember our entries, how to enter near resistances, how to enter at CPRs. So, okay, so tomorrow I'm planning to make one video on how to draw the resistances and supports, how to identify the swing highs and lows, so that you will get more clarity on how to enter at near resistances and supports. Remember, I'm not using any indicators here. I'm purely explaining based on price action only. Okay, so I'm not using any indicators, any moving averages, nothing, no Bollinger Bands, nothing, no RSI. I'm just using a CPR as a price action indicator and pivot lines. These pivot lines are for just except PDH and PDL, other pivots are just for taking the profits, not for entries. Okay, so I'm just drawing this resistance and supports based on the swings high and lows. This is a pure price action analysis. Okay, thank you. Thanks for watching.